Government has still not managed to stop raw sewage spilling into the Vaal River and into people's homes. This has been going on for years, as you well know. The Water and Sanitation Department says it has challenges in meeting the demands of the growing communities in the area. Tshegohaco Moagi following the story for us. She joins us now live in studio. It's taken so many years. What's the problem?
Well, the department has actually admitted that they did not they weren't proactive with this particular situation. You'd remember, Shahan, that when we were there just last year, we were in homes where the sewage actually flows into people's homes. And we were also on the Vaal River itself, where you can clearly see this raw sewage flowing in there because these water plants, these treatment plants, have not been serviced. And of course, this has got to do with the issue of infrastructure. And as the department also saying that they really should have acted before it got to this particular point. But let's just take a listen to what the acting DG had to say.
In terms of why has it been going on for so long, we haven't adequately invested in some of the bulk infrastructure which is required to meet with the urban development that's taking place within the Sedibeng district municipal area in particular. And so we've got to speed up that process. And the question that was asked by Jan Tempelhoff in terms of the funding, that's what will be engaging with going forward with the DBSA, is to find a mechanism to secure that funding. Given the nature of the project, it'll in all probability have to be funding off budget, which we would fund through commercial loans and through DFIs, the development funding institutions, such as the DBSA, the New Development Bank, and others, to put funding in place to be able to do the much bigger scheme, which will still take 3 to 4 years to complete.
All right, so we know the river is in a really bad state. What about drinking water?
Well, the department's saying that although they are working on the river, they have said to residents that they don't have to worry about the drinking water. So the water that they are getting in their taps is safe to drink because it comes from the Vaal Dam, and then it is purified for it to get to the residents of the Vaal and for them to actually be able to drink that water. So they've said to residents, no need to worry about the drinking water. But I know that a few of the residents have really questioned whether that is actually true, whether their drinking water is also quite clean. With the state of the way the Vaal River looks at the moment, they are also very concerned about what it could actually, if it could be safe for them to actually drink this water. But let's just take a listen to what the department had to say.
There's no impact on our water quality for drinking water. Okay, I must emphasize that drinking water quality is not impacted by the current pollution that's taking place. The drinking water that all of the municipal areas, the metros within the Rand water supply area, is taken directly from the Rand, from Vaal Dam into the Tshegohaco water treatment works and distributed from there. And even if they do pick up water that might have pollutants in it, they've got very sophisticated purification processes that will make sure that that water meets the drinking water standards.
So how long is it actually going to take to complete and clean?
Well, Shahan, I was very shocked when I did ask how long do they expect this thing to take. They said to us that it won't take one night or a few days, and it could take 3 to 4 years. So it's a very long process, and that means that residents are going to have to live with this particular stench and also live with what the river looks like for the next 3 to 4 years.
Ultimately, always because they failed to do what they were supposed to do.
Absolutely.
We're going to leave it right there. Tshegohaco Moagi.